Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews with
Christina.
All right, so this is a beer I haven't had in a long time, and I don't think they've made it in a couple years. So from Florida's own Funky Buddha, Maple Bacon Coffee Porter, ale with coffee beans, maple syrup, and natural flavors added. They don't really say much about it on the can. Was canned in February or something. So I poured it into the glass, and it's like a brown coming out. Gets a pretty big, kind of light brown, tan, foamy head. Most of it has dissipated by now.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into the tasting, all that stuff, I just wanted to show the website because this beer used to have actual smoked malt in it. All right, so you can see, like they say, we used together unforgettable flavors of sticky maple syrup, roasty coffee, and a smoky bacon. And then if you look at the ingredients, it says water, barley malt, non-malted cereals, lactose, hops. So there's lactose in here. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee beans, salt. Maybe that's where the bacon is coming from. The salt, maple syrup, natural flavors. Because like before, like they would call it bacon because of the smoked malt. Like a lot of beers that use smoked malt, like have a kind of bacony kind of taste to them. Let's jump in here. I mean, this smells like when you walk into like IHOP or Denny's or something.
Yeah. It's like, IHOP coffee or just a coffee shop in general.
Well, to me, it's very mapley. It just smells like maple syrup, like, like pancakes, waffles, something like that. But like also, obviously coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Has a chocolatey smell too.
It does. And I do get like that. It's like coffee with cream. So I get the lactose smell on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to me, it's like chocolate. It's like everything except bacon. I do not get bacon on this. I don't get smoke.
It's not smoke, but I kind of get it.
Yeah.
The bacon smell a little bit.
Yeah, see, I don't know if that's like, it's like a faux bacon flavor. Well, just because it says natural flavors, which really can mean anything.
Yeah,
So,
I doubt it's real bacon, but
right. Let's
cheers.
try it. Cheers. Yeah, I don't get any smoke on this at all. Not that it's a bad beer.
It's so like
It's, go ahead.
it's just so roasty.
Yeah. It's funny, you get roast on it. I mean, I do too. I get the coffee, the roastiness on it. But I also get a lot of maple syrup on this one.
Yeah. I've had a lot of coffees, though, that are kind of, mapley. So this is reminding me of it.
Yeah. To me, it's kind of like maple and chocolate up front, a sweet taste.
Mm-hmm.
And then it finished, like actually underneath it, I can kind of get a little bit of hoppiness.
Yes. It's
But-
there at the very end, yeah.
Yeah. And then, as it's finishing, I get like the coffee sensation and like, some bitterness.
Yeah. No, there is a lot of hoppiness on the back end. It's good.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because what you think is hops might actually just be coffee. Because like straight up black coffee is like pretty bitter,
It is kind of bitter, yeah. Bacon.
Yeah.
I don't know. If it's there, it's hiding behind everything else.
Yeah, this is. I get like really nothing in the way of bacon.
Mm-mm.
Because like I said, like a lot of rauchbiers or smoked beers. Like I remember the first time I ever had a smoked beer ever. I was like, wow, this tastes like meat. It tastes like bacon.
Yeah.
Just because of like that smoky taste,
Yeah.
And I wanted to use this for the specialty smoked beer for Tuesday Night Beer School, but I'm glad we're drinking it now because I don't think this would be a good example for that because there's
This isn't a smoky beer now.
yeah, it's not smoky at all.
I mean, I kind of get maybe holding back a little bit because you don't want it to be gross, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I can barely. It's not there for me.
and also they mentioned salt, so I mean like bacon's very salty. So I mean like maybe they're instead of using smoked malt, they're using a pinch of salt, and also I mean natural flavors. Like I said, can mean anything.
Yeah, it could just be a trick. You get maple and you associate it with breakfast, and the salt makes you think, what else goes with breakfast? Bacon. This is good. I get the breakfast appeal of it without it being cloying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not super thick and sticky.
No.
Like, as far as body and mouthfeel, I'd say this is like medium tops.
Yeah, it's very drinkable. I mean, sometimes they're so, thick.
I will say, like, even though I'm disappointed that, like, there isn't much smoky or bacon quality on here, I mean, to me, it's like a pretty tasty kind of dessert beer anyway. Like, they could just take the word bacon out of there, just call it maple coffee porter.
I was going to say, just take the word bacon out of there, unless they're going to, like, tweak it, make it better. But, yeah, maple coffee porter.
Final thoughts on the maple bacon coffee porter. You want to go first?
It is indeed a coffee porter. That's what I wrote on Untapped. It's a coffee porter. A maple coffee porter. Not a bacon one.
Yeah, I think they should call it maple chocolate coffee porter.
Yeah, but for a 6-pack, this is really drinkable. So it's a commercial style of a beer that is pretty, like a hearty wood, pretty exotic. So I think it's good. I'll give this one an 8.25.
8.25?
Yeah. Wait.
I don't do a quarter. What, are you thinking 4.25 on Untapped?
Yeah.
That would be 8.5.
Okay, so 8.5.
It's a double it.
That's right.
Yeah, like I said, I like this beer. I think like it's as a, maple chocolate coffee porter, it's there. It's a nice dessert beer without the, and it's nice that it's only 6.4. It's not like that's why we each get our own can instead of having to split one.
It's not too strong.
Yeah, and I think this is a nice dessert beer. And I think like this would be interesting to like actually pair with a meal or something.
I want it with that cheese now because that sounded really good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm not gonna go as high as you. I'm penalizing it because I'm really disappointed. Like there's like next to no bacon quality on this at all.
Oh.
But I do like the maple. I do like the chocolate. I do like the coffee. And this is gonna fade fast. These types of beers. So I mean, like, glad I got this remotely fresh. I mean, this is canned in February, I think. So I'm gonna give this a 7. If it was actually smoky, I'd probably go as high, if not higher than you. But yeah, solid 7 for me for the Funky Buddha maple bacon coffee porter. Man, I got like a tongue twister going.
No, I get it. I mean, bacon in this beer is merely a suggestion, but it's good.
All right, well, we're going pretty long. If you watched all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. We'll see you for Tuesday Night Beer School. Cheers.
Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.